Okay, welcome in one and all. I'm going to be kind of changing things up instead of just reviewing and previewing hockey and football games. I actually just want to focus on a certain player. As you can see, Patrick Kane, the big acquisition that was acquired by the Detroit Red Wings just yesterday. He was the big free agent that a lot of teams wanted, had interest in, and obviously Kane wants to go to a team that's going to contend. And Detroit are in the top three in that division. And I believe as long as they can play as well as they are, adding Kane onto that team, it definitely can't really hurt your chances of being successful moving forward. So what I want to do in this video is just go over his career stats thus far. The only two teams he played for were just two original six teams. Now this is a third original six team between the Blackhawks, and then last year he split time between Chicago and New York with the Rangers. So I just want to take a quick little gander at his career thus far in the NHL. So he started in his rookie campaign back in 2007, 2008, playing a full 82 game season, 21 goals, 51 assists for 72 points. Pretty damn good for a rookie first year. 2008, 2009, 80 games played, 25 goals, 45 assists for 70 points. 82 games played the following season, so a full season yet again. 30 goals, 58 assists, 88 points. His best to date was that year, and obviously the big thing with that year was the first of three Stanley Cup championships for Patrick Kane. In 2010, 2011, 73 games played, 27 goals, 46 assists for 73 points. 2011, 2012, 82 games played, 23 goals, 43 assists for 66 points. In the 2012-2013 campaign, that was a 48-game season, so he only missed one game that year. 23 games, 32 assists for 55 points. 2013-2014, 69 games played, 29 goals, 40 assists for 69 points. 2014-2015, 61 games played, 27 goals, 37 assists for 64 points. 2015-2016, probably his best season. First time he managed to get the over the century with points. 46 goals, 60 assists for 106 points. Mind-blowing. 2016-2017, a full season. 82 games played, 34 goals, 55 assists for 89 points. 2017, another full season, 27 goals, 49 assists for 76 points. 2018-2019, 81 games played, 44 goals, 66 assists for 110 points. His best season ever, 110 points. 2019-2020, 70 games played, but that's when we had the whole COVID thing where the teams had to shut down. So only 70 games played, 33 goals, 51 assists for 84 points. So just imagine if he had the extra 12 games to play, he very well could have reached at least 90 points, maybe even almost 100. 2020, 2021, they only played, I believe, from January on, so they didn't have any games in the months of October, November, December. So it was only the 2021 season. 56 games played, 15 goals, 51 assists for 66 points. 2021, 2022, 78 games played, 26 goals, 66 assists for 92 points. So an improvement from his previous 2 years. And then 2022, 2023, 54 games played, 16 goals, 29 assists for 45 points. Then he got traded at the trade deadline to the New York Rangers, had 19 games played, 5 goals, 7 assists for 12 points. So his grand total thus far, he has played 1,180 games, has 451 goals, 786 assists, and 1,237 points. Take a look at his playoff stats so far. So we'll scroll all the way down to the first time that he made the postseason was 2008, 2009, when the Blackhawks went all the way to the Western Conference Final, but ultimately lost to the Detroit Red Wings. 16 games played that playoff season, 9 goals, 5 assists for 14 points. 2009, 2010, 22 games played, 10 goals, 18 assists for 28 points. That would be the first of 3 Stanley Cups for Patrick Kane and the Blackhawks. 2010, 2011, they lost in the first round to the Vancouver Canucks in 7 games. He had 1 goal, 5 assists for 6 points. 2011, 2012, only 6 games played. He had no goals and 4 assists. 2012, 2013, this would be the second of 3 cups for the Blackhawks and Patrick Kane. 23 games played, 9 goals, 10 assists for 19 points. 2013, 2014, 19 games played, 8 goals, 12 assists for 20 points. 2014, 2015, 23 games played, 11 goals, 12 assists for 23 points. That would be his third and final cup so far. 2015, 2016, that got bounced in the first round. 7 games played, 1 goal, 6 assists for 7 points. 2016, 2017, a major upset. They were heavily favored to once again contend for a Stanley Cup, but they were swept in the first round by the Nashville Predators. So in 4 games, he had 1 goal, 1 assist for 2 points. Between 2018 and 19, the Blackhawks did not make the postseason, so it was very scarce for this team not to get in. The only reason they made it in the 2019-2020 playoffs was because that's when the whole COVID thing happened, and then they had about 14 teams on both the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference meet up, and they did a play-in round, and then they had their first round matchup against the Vegas Golden Knights. So in that playoff run, 9 games played, 2 goals, 7 assists for 9 points. And then just this past season with the New York Rangers, 7 games played, 1 goal, 5 assists for 6 points. So a pretty good resume so far, and I'm sure he still has more in the tank being 34, 35 years old. Yes, you're probably winding down. You're not going to get the 100 points plateau for Patrick Kane, if I'm going to be completely honest, and especially when you're already a quarter way into the season. He'd be lucky if he gets to 40, 50 points. It's going to be hard to get his feet from under him again, because when you miss, well, the last time he played would have been back in April. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November, almost half of a year, 7 months since he has been on the ice. So I'm sure it'll take some time for him to get used to, but I believe it is a great acquisition for the Red Wings and for Patrick Kane. As always, if you like this type of content, I do videos on the daily. Please feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative at the same time. As always, take care.